Hi my babies, welcome back to the channel. I'm here with another Berserk manga reaction! So there's a lot going on. I ain't gonna hold you. I know I'm procrastinating reading this, but fuck this, man. Anyway, Griffith Femto, he's back. Or Femto's back, but he's in his original body before he sacrificed his men, the band of the Hawk. Anyway, he's back. He pulled up on Ricky Guts and Casca house like it was like he owned the motherfucking place. Then told people he didn't give a fuck about the goddamn. Let me calm down. He didn't give a F about the Berserk people, about the band of the Hawk. So now we have to deal with that. And Guts is mad. He had to fight Nosferatu because for some reason that man is protecting him. But also understand why he's protecting him. And then he bumped heads with Casca because Casca was about to get freaking die by getting collapsed by an avalanche or like a rock slide, a mudslide. Rockaville avalanche, whatever. Avalanche happened, but with no snow. And a landslide. Yes. Anyway, Rox was about to fall on her. And Griffith saved her. And then when he was holding her, she's all like fucking acting like a goddamn 4-year-old. So now, anyway, he got feelings. He got the damn baby in him. The baby Casca and Guts had begat the form because of this man. And then that baby merged with Griffith's Femto's old body. So now he got feelings and stuff. He's like, wow, I can't believe I feel this for these people, even though I know I did them dirty. Anyway, Kentaro, I don't know, bro. Story writing, I'm gonna respect it, but like I'm not really enjoying myself right now. I'm upset. But with that being said, oh, and then we ran into the Kushans again, the Kushans, and Griffith is there. So that's where we are at right now, and we're going to get started. This is chapter 183. We will try to apply the 5-chapter rule, but no promises. But let's get started. Chapter 183. What is it called? It's called The War Cry of the Wind, Part 1. Okay, let's go. Alright, he pulled up on them. There's fires and shit in the background. Alright. There's a girl. I remember this girl. She was talking about, like, God is coming. The Hulk of the Light. Impossible. Why is he here? Because it's time to go. What? Oh, yo, there's a whole sword in his eye. Alright, Griffith. This is what you just want to do to people? Damn. Alright, he's dead. Women are appalled. Everyone's appalled. Alex, no. What do you think you're doing? Fire arrows, fire right now. Wait. What? Whoa, none of the arrows hit him? No way. Not one arrow, impossible. No way he could do that many. A coincidence? Fools, of course it's mere coincidence. Why are you just standing there? Second volley, fire. What's happening? Oh, it's goddamn Nosferatu Zod. Oh, what is it? Did y'all go see Nosferatu? The one that just came out? That was pretty good in my eyes. Lily Rose Depp was acting. And Bill Skarsgård, I don't have to say anything about that man's performance. That boy can act. Alright, let's continue. Is he with that man? Slay him as well. Alright, people are just dying by this big gorilla vampire motherfucker. He's a monster. Stand your ground. There's just 2 horsemen. Hurry and bring him down. Stop dawdling. Is that how you pronounce it? Dawdling. I feel like that's right. What the freak? Who's this? My enemies, your pardon for being on horseback. My name is Locust. I have ridden here guided by an oracle. I recognize you as the Hawk of Light. Is this the truth? The Moonlight Knight Locust. I accept your sword. Delighted. Hawk of Light. I heard he died. Hawk, but that can't be. There's no mistaking him. I saw his face in the victory parade at Windham. He couldn't be anyone else. He is Midland's guardian angel. This is bullshit. Ain't only 2, 3, 4. If we call him the God Hand 2, so 9, 8 or 9. Only know what really got him to this point. And Kentaro got this man being basically a martyr. And for what? Okay, I'm just gonna continue. Like, we hear Griffith, the wind whispered that the world has begun to change. The world already, the reason people were going through famine and freaking war and treating people like crap and got kids dying in prostitution is because of this man. Alright, chapter 184 is called The War Cry of the Wind, part 2. This is Berserk. Ooh, this is actually really cool of him. There's bodies everywhere. This might be the thumbnail. So Locust is here. This is an entirely new character, right? Like, we have not seen him before. What benefit is there being loyal to these? We should take advantage of this chaos to capture the Hawk. He's incredibly beautiful. It's like he's not even human, because he's not. Look out. Like, how did he make him more detailed? Like, his hair is more curlier. His eyes are more in depth and, like, more crystal. Like, impossible. We tap us, we're knocked down. I don't know. Is that their breed? Is that their race or something? Slow, obtuse, the summit of the Bakaraka. The Tapasa inquire in amazement. Oh, God, what the freak are you? What is that? Ooh, you're scary. That mask, you're rock top. Okay, we just get introduced to hella new characters. Why is our clan's exile here? What? I heard the oracle, so you're the Hawk of Light. Someday I'll lop off your head and make it mine. Until then, I'll let no harm come to you. I'll play with you. So now he just getting protected too? Am I supposed to deal? Like, come on, this is total bull crap, bro. I wish cameras existed back then. Oh, bar the gate, cut off their escape. Oh my God, what is that? Are you called the rhino? Because you look like a rhino. That's a rhino. Or like a dragon. Stand your ground, he's by himself. Attack. Is he a koi fish? I don't know what he is supposed to be. He has a horn on his face. It spat fire? You know, being a warrior back then must have been miserable, because you ain't had no choice but to die or be a warrior. Like, damn. Message, all forces in the stronghold deploy. What the freak? There's so many bodies. Who goes there? That's the Hawk of the Light, the savior of the world. Or perhaps who is this? Okay, wait. I forgot we're going to the elf land where Puck is from. Okay, so we're here. I think we're here. Thank you. What would you have to use a bird for? Nearing that force field as a luminous body was perilous. One mistake and I'll be lost in the astral world. You're so tough to understand. The angel is the hawk of darkness, the master of the sinful black sheep, the king of the blind white sheep, the one who shall call down upon the world in age of darkness. Okay, I'm not too sure what's going on, but maybe she's a ally, a friend, and not a foe. A choking stench, minds go numb with the stench of blood hanging in the air. Dyed red, everything red, red in the setting sun shining upon the blood. This scene, which should be only gruesome, however, instead, it was like intimidable painting. This is insane, bro. There's no way people are bowing to this man. Like, we were now surely in the midst of something extraordinary. I just don't think we should give this man any credit. I am not tripping about that. I just don't think why we have people worshiping him like he ain't a piece of shit. I just don't understand why we have to do this. But okay, fine. I guess I'll sit here and read. And then y'all always in my ear talking about berserk, berserk, berserk. Nobody want to read this. I'm upset. I'm annoyed. The fuck? This is chapter 185. It's called Of Snow and Flamed, and it's the first act. Alright. It's Farnese. Okay. Thank goodness we found a place where the snow and wind are tolerable for the time being. It is nice not to have to move with so many people, nice and quiet. It truly feels like a journey. How so? It's cold. We're hungry. None of it is nice. Then we shall return to the holy city. Give up on the black swordsman. I have no such intention. Do you suggest I report to the court supreme that the holy iron chain knights and refugees were swallowed by monsters? Forget reassignment. We may actually end up being tried as heretics. Wonder if the vice commander's okay. He's an overly literal man. Besides, I no longer care to return to that mansion. But listen, what are we doing over here? Come closer to the fire. And no, you needn't worry. We can't afford Kushan or the like to show up, so I will keep watch. Who will be out in this snow? Come and warm yourself. I'll not have one who supplies my food collapsing. It was a snowy night just like this when I happened to meet Lady Farnese. Cold and hunger called forth that childhood day. Everybody's always getting bullied. From now on, we're the one who says who gets food around here. Runts like you don't get a share, not get lost. Oh, snap! John! This is the holy city, the capital where God dwells. The towers aspire to praise God. The bells resound his glory. Here everything is this for God, and all is offered up to him. For those with nothing to offer, this city could prove to a harsh place. In a rotting hovel on the edge of the said city, I spent my youth together with it. A dim room at the rear of the second floor. Opening that door was always depressing. Emaciated to skin and bones by illness. I have your meal, mother. Wow, mother looks insane, brother. It reminded me of the young me of death. Where have you been while your mother suffers here so? My back aches. Rub it for me. Her protruding twisted spine and ribs made her seem like some strange monster. How did you get those bruises? Oh, I got into a fight with the boys in town. She smacked him? You are an aristocrat. Fighting with commoners is absurd. You must have pride. You alone are my hope. Someday your father will come for us. You must have the pride of an aristocrat so you don't disappoint him when that day comes. You mustn't get too excited, mother. You will suffer another coughing spell. I give this to you. Have pride. She repeated deliriously like some mantra. Apparently, long ago, she worked as a maid in a certain nobleman's mansion. She said at the end of the honeymoon with him, she was blessed with him. Carry it with you always. Perhaps one day it will prove your claim. So I am the bastard son of a nobleman. Mother clung to her sweet memories and lived voraciously by burdening me with her dream. It seemed she couldn't even imagine how in the world a child not even 10 had to manage to support himself and his mother on her sickbed. You owe me, brother, one for yesterday. Every day mother forced me to bear more pride than I ever could, and every day the city robbed me of that pride completely. Before I knew it, I lost all expression and no longer felt anything. I can't breathe. I can't move. At this rate, I'll be buried in the snow. Might that just as well might be easier. Who is that? Is this Lady Farnese? Look how pretty you look. I knew at a glance. What gazed down on me was unlike myself, no imposter, a genuine daughter of nobility, aristocrat. The word was a curse to me, perfect from her head to toes. Silly rabbit. She called him a whelp. What is it, my lady? We will be late for Holy Communion. What is it? Is this filthy child dying in the street? Holy Communion can wait. Put that boy in the carriage. We're taking him to the mansion. My lady, we shall see to him. You know you shall not. I will look after this boy. All of you may leave. So she thinks she's found a wounded puppy or something. I'm the one that saved your life, so now you belong to me. At the time, it was beyond my ability to fathom. But thanks to that, I was able to find unexpected employment. Now I'll be liberated from the melancholy monster. I will be lying if I said it didn't lift my heart. I was told I will live and work there starting tomorrow. Do not worry, my wages will allow me to hire a housekeeper to take care of you. Although hearing what she said, I became aware of my sin. This is your one chance to touch noble society. Serve them well. Damn. Okay. He's talking to his mom. Okay. House Vandermeyen? Its assets are rumored to surpass the budget of an eminent nation. Its bloodline is apparent the royal families of several kingdoms. It is the noble family of noble families. It is the noble family of noble families centered in the holy city and boasting tremendous influence even in the religious community. Looking at it again, it's huge, but I was too young to comprehend such significance. Starting today, you'll be my personal page. You are to obey me, absolutely serve me as well. Yes, Lady Farnese. I was released from those those days, and with that in mind, I was able to brook the somewhat unreasonable commands on my new mistress. Poor thing, you put up with it so well. All of Lady Farnese's servants get fed up with her disposition and run off. She even set fire to one girl's dress, badly burning her. Mind you, don't go and put the young mistress in a foul mood. All in the mansion tread fearfully around this little tyrant. So they don't even know Shorty is getting turned on by fire. So she's just being cruel and mean because that turns her on. She likes that. I respect the BDMS queen, okay? I like her. But she had a fitting reason to be as such. Her father, and the Lord Vandermeyen, was zealous for his work and rarely returned to the mansion. And her mother, losing herself in dissipation, abandoned her daughter daily, buried her in things to express their love. The Lady Farnese was literally left to herself in this expansive mansion. The solemn statues looked down upon her. While there were dozens of servants employed, she would rarely pass even one of them. Something about it reminded me of the melancholy hovel in which Mother and I lived. In this huge prison, she lived alone as she saw fit. Maybe it was not mere pity and selfishness. Maybe we both sensed the same sense upon one another. One stormy night. Listen to me. You will stay here all night and hold my hand. Yes, my lady. Oh, wow. She ran away from home because of the thunder. There in the storm, she was dancing in circles, crying out in a queer voice that was neither a scream nor laugh. Something ghastly compelled her. It's a storm. You just need to become a storm yourself. It was this abnormal behavior that repulsed the people around her. She led me into the woods behind the mansion. There, deep in the forest, existed a tiny clearing. Suddenly, I realized that scattered around us were what looked like the bones of small animals. Fetch me some twigs. This small bird, just recently Lady Farnese had been doting upon it. Lady Farnese, it wouldn't become attached to me at all. For but a moment, it fluttered furiously around and cried out, then before long fell into silence. This is my crematory, my holy altar. I burn all the bad ones here. She spoke insanely. That story about the burned servant wasn't a lie. Her smile illuminated by the flames. It was as if, in doing this, she intended to frighten people and drive them away. But then why? The plaza overlooked by Lady Farnese's bedroom. It was used for stake burnings during the height of the Inquisition. I heard that she was younger. She went out and threw torches personally. I suppose she was alone in this darkness, lit only through the windows by flickering flames. One snowy day, the master of the mansion returned home. It had been over a year since I was hired, but this was the first time I had seen him. Just a minute, please. I was just discussing business. Yes, father. What is that 50 doll? Throw it out. I can order as many new ones as you like. Anyway, run along for it right now. Yes, father. Lady Farnese, according to my fellow servants, years ago, the one time that the family took a trip together, Lady Farnese nagged her father to buy that rabbit for her. It seems to have been a precious memento. Oh no. She said, go away, I'll burn you up as well. She's afraid of being left all alone in this vast prison. She's afraid, so she injures them. She's afraid, so she estranges them. She's afraid, so she is desperate to be the one who is feared. Before a child can ever grasp for happiness, he must bury that part of himself adapting to reality. However, before long, with true self vanishes as the snow piles up in the labyrinth. One time I was halted by the master of the house. What is it, master? What is that hanging from your neck? This? I thought he would accuse me of stealing. It contained an inlaid picture of my young mother and father. Thus, I came to meet him. Oh, there was nothing especially moving about him. He's the one. It was rather underwhelming. So they're brother and sister. That's sweet. However, the truth that Lady Farnese was my younger half-sister shook me more than a little. Father said there were 3 men, my half-brothers, each vying to succeed him as the head of the family. He explained that in order to avoid any more useless squabbling, there was no way he could allow me, as a bastard, to assume the family name Vandermeyen. If I promised to protect the secret thenceforth, I would be granted a title of nobility. My circumstances would be dealt with in an appropriate fashion. Would you be willing to meet with my mother? In time, a polite dismissal. With so many assets, finding me and my mother should have been trivial. My poor mother, I accepted father's conditions. I hope to remain in this mansion. Honestly, I'm quite at a loss as concerns Farnese. She feigns innocence before me, but I hear from those in the mansion that their lives have been made much easier since you became her companion. That was what the father who saw her only once all year said shamelessly. We do not have the power now to melt the snow that lies thick about us. Perhaps we merely wanted to feel the warmth in each other, the warmth we had in common. I like this chapter. This is like the most sweetest chapter so far since that goddamn tower collapsed. I'm not mad at this chapter. It was really sweet. That shows really like nice loyalty. And I don't even know what happened to Farnese's father, so I don't even know if he got the title of nobility. But it also just seems like he really likes to hang out with Farnese and be there for her. So he's gonna check on her. And now that he found out that's his little sister, he really feels like a more of an obligation to take care of her and make sure she's okay. That's really cute. I have a strong feeling that she doesn't know that's her brother. And that's gonna lead to some shit. Because remember when Shorty got possession, she was all freaky D. Okay, chill. But yeah. Yeah. I feel like a lot's about to happen. And we need to come and witness it and see. Because how else are we going to be able to see what's about to happen? And this all started because Griffith was at the Cushbon attack. And the lady said it was incredible. Then we saw that one chick at the Elfland. I'm not too sure what's going on there. I don't know what their name is. Then there was that one dude with the full-on cloak with the Red X from Teen Titans mask on. Or like, I don't know, some Naruto mask. Yeah. yeah, we're getting introduced to a lot of new characters, a lot of storytelling building. A lot of story building is happening, and some character development is happening. Guts and Casca are about to go head their way to find Griffith. Griffith is where the Cushbon is. Cushbon are losing to Griffith. I think they already lost. Then there was that other dude with the rhino koi fish armor. So we really about to hit the fan, right? Maybe. I don't know. With that being said, my babies, I hope you're enjoying this. Don't forget to check out the other episodes I have. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe. And don't forget to share with your friends and your family. I'll see you in the next part. Bye.